Wait a minute. Why are you putting your hands on me?
Stop.
Why are you putting your hands?
Hey,
why are you
stop.
putting your hands?
Stop.
No.
Stop.
I apologize. He stopped abruptly. Okay, I'm not wrong. The lights and sirens were activated. Okay, I did not do that, sir.
Let's delve into the world of law enforcement where all the actions are not commendable. Police officers are supposed to protect people and make justice, but what happens when they themselves break the law? It's a reminder that no one is above the law. You will face the consequences of your actions. Here's a compilation of 3 cases where cops made poor decisions and get instant karma.
How's it going, man? I'm Officer Lores, Clarkson Police Department. Put your phone down for a second. What do you got in your pocket there? Is that just something hanging off your backpack? What is that, a hanger? What are you doing with that? Is this your bike?
Yes.
It's your bike? You got ID on you?
Why do you need my ID?
Because somebody saw you looking at cars, so I'm here just check and see what's going on. You got ID on you?
Yeah, I do, but
Okay,
did I do anything?
yeah, I'm figuring that out right now. I'll take a look at your ID, though.
You don't need my ID unless I did something.
Okay.
Unless you're taking me in for something
Turn around, put your hands behind your back right
what?
now.
For what?
Now!
On June 24th, 2019, Brunel saw a 52-year-old man, Mark Domino, checking a car and looking inside. Thinking of his actions looked suspicious, she called the police. Domino was looking in his own car, as he and his wife works in the department store, and his wife drives the car to work usually. He arrived at work on his motorcycle, and both vehicles were in the parking lot. The incident involves Officer Chris Lures from the Clarkston Police Department, who initiated the investigation.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
What did I do?
Do you want to get tased?
Excuse me?
Turn around and put your
For what? Do you know I work here?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Do you know I work here? This is my bike.
Okay.
So what did I do for you to approach me and then tell me that put my hands behind my back?
Sir.
What are you arresting me for?
I'm not arresting you. Right now, you're not cooperating with
For
me.
what?
And you're getting agitated.
Wait a minute. Why are you putting your hands on me?
Stop.
Why are you putting your hands?
Hey,
why are you
stop.
putting your hands?
Stop.
No.
Stop.
What?
You're going to get
Why are you
tased.
putting
Stop.
your hands on me?
Stop.
Why are you putting your hands on me?
Stop resisting.
Officer asked Domino for his ID, and when he refused, Officer got angry and warned him that he will be arrested and tased if he didn't cooperate. Officer told him that he matches the description of a vehicle prowl suspect, and they are arresting him for obstruction and resisting arrest. Domino tried hard to resist, but Officer tased him and put handcuffs on him. It's clear from the officer's tone that he is more interested in asserting his authority on Domino after his refusal instead of resolving the situation.
Get this off of here.
Get the keys out the bike.
Is that the male that you saw? Okay. Can you get me video? Male that came to this bike, everything that he did. He's an employee.
Officer Lure approached Domino while he was looking inside the car, suspecting him of theft. Despite Domino's insistence on his innocence, the officer accused him and arrested him for refusing to provide identification. After the arrest, Officer Lure placed Domino in the back of a police car and went to speak with the woman who had called the officers. Meanwhile, another officer informed Officer Lure that both the vehicle and the motorcycle in question were registered in Domino's name. Despite this information, Officer Lure continued to charge Domino with resisting arrest and obstruction. However, he was released shortly after. In response to the incident, Domino filed a $5 million tort claim against the city of Clarkston. The details of the internal investigation that followed remain confidential. This incident highlights the importance of holding law enforcement officers accountable for their actions. If you think what Officer Lure got was worth his actions, then you must the next case that take the whole thing to a new level. On August 25, 2022, Travis Heinze, an adventurous YouTuber who loves exploring urban landscapes, was enjoying a little break in his parked car. Out of the blue, he had a friendly encounter with Officer Al Gabe, the chief of the Turtle Lake Police Department in Turtle Lake, Wisconsin. It's always interesting when a casual moment turns into an unexpected meeting like that. What unfolded here is the series of events that would test the limits of authority and bring the chief's actions under public scrutiny.
Been here all day.
I have?
Yeah.
Okay, what's wrong with it?
This is not for people to be hanging out here sleeping in their vehicles.
Oh, just rest.
You've been here all day. You've been here ever since I came to work this morning. So, you have some ID?
Then why would you talk? We're not going to debate this. That'd be similar to mayor. If you don't want to ID yourself, just keep your car and be gone. We're not here to debate it. You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. You guys are really crazy. No, we're not.
The officer accused him of loitering and unlawfully staying in town, instructing him to leave immediately. He claimed to be the chief of police and stated that the village board had put him in charge of enforcing the town's ordinances. Travis responded that he was willing to provide his identification if the officer was prepared to exchange information, but the officer appeared more interested in something else.
You need to just leave town then.
I was going to go back to the library. So,
No, you've overstayed your welcome here now in Turtle Lake.
I'm telling you, we're done. You need to leave. That's an order from us. If you don't follow our order, we can take you to jail. A lawful order to leave. Yes. And what's the limit for parking? Because
The officer sounds crazy, saying that he overstayed his welcome in the town, mentioning that he's in charge of the ordinance in the town, and if Travis didn't leave the place, he will arrest him. Travis was not familiar with the roads of the Turtle Lake, so he asked the officer for the routes and he left the area as instructed by the chief of the police, Al Gabe. The story didn't end there, because when news of the encounter spread and gained public attention, the government officials of Turtle Lake took action by suspending the town's loitering law. They also launched an investigation into Chief Al Gabe, although the specifics of the investigation remained unclear. However, it was evident that Chief Al Gabe was suspended from his position in January 2023. If you think that the officer faced the immediate consequences for their action, just wait and watch the next case.
Apologize that he did stop abruptly. Nobody was wrong.
I'm gonna tell you the disconnect, right? So between the public and you and the public
You want me to just driver check? Okay.
if there's something wrong and you actually did it, all you say, my bad.
And I did. I just said,
Keep going.
I said my bad. I said I activated I initiated a traffic stop in a marked vehicle with lights and sirens. If you didn't hear the sirens or see the lights,
I mean, you call back up.
On September 22, 2022, Demetrius Kern was driving on Mayfield Road in Cleveland Heights, Ohio, when Officer Carly Lewis pulled him over in a questionable manner. The officer initiated the traffic stop by abruptly slamming on her brakes in front of Kern's car, nearly causing a collision that could have involved 3 vehicles. As the interaction unfolded, it became clear that Officer Lewis was aware of her mistake and now had to face the potential consequences of her actions.
You okay? Yeah. Okay. I'm Officer Lewis with Cleveland Heights. The reason I'm for the traffic stop is the plates on the vehicle are expired. It's not even a big deal. Do you know that guy behind me in the Porsche?
I'm trying to hurry up and move.
You're good. No, you're good. You did the right thing. I initiated my lights and sirens. What, was your music on? Because I had the lights and sirens on, sir. I apologize. He stopped abruptly. Okay, I'm not wrong. The lights and sirens were activated. Okay, I did not do that, sir.
The officer initiated the traffic stop abruptly, claiming that her cruiser's sirens were on during the incident and that Kern must have had loud music playing in his car, which prevented him from hearing the sirens. Kern argues that he genuinely could not hear them, which is why he did not stop. The law requires citizens to pull over when it is safe to do so. However, this gives grounds for detaining Kern and conducting a traffic stop.
Well, you don't pull up behind an officer on a traffic stop.
You don't even know what's wrong.
You're right, I don't.
So why are you saying that?
Because I'm here, and what you're doing right now is against the law.
Ran me off the road.
Okay, well, then you should have pulled over for lights and sirens. She said it on the radio that you didn't yield.
Meanwhile, Sergeant Lewis arrived and instructed Kern to cooperate with Officer Lewis so they could quickly resolve the situation. However, Kern was upset with Officer Lewis for not turning on her lights and for running him off the road. Officer Lewis told him that he needed to identify himself, and if he refused to provide his ID, he would be arrested for failure to comply. After Kern continued to refuse, Officer Wolf arrested him and placed him in the back of the police car.
So this is what happened. That vehicle matched the description of the vehicle from Weird Shit yesterday. I saw it. I initiated a traffic stop. That person, instead of pulling over, he stopped abruptly. And I'm getting behind him, but he stopped abruptly. This guy was very close to him, and we almost did get into an accident.
Officer Lewis explained the entire incident to the sergeant, who instructed him to issue a ticket for obstruction. The individual was released shortly afterward and allowed to leave, but he was unhappy with how Sergeant Wolf treated him. He filed a complaint against the officer, which resulted in Officer Lewis attending a special training class on how to manage difficult situations calmly without using force. Additionally, all charges against Kern were dropped a few days later. Thanks for watching the video, and if you liked it, don't forget to like and share it with your friends.